Hello, I'm Ethan Mertens and this is my case study presentation on case study number 9, the Entenza House. The Entenza House was made by Charles Ray Eames, seen on the top right, and Eris Saarinen, seen on the top left, for John Entenza, seen on the bottom right. Being a journalist, John Entenza requested the house be made with gathering and socialization in mind. This resulted in a very large public space and a living room that took almost 50% of the house's floor plan. The house, being part of the Case Study House program of the 1940s, used emerging technology and innovations in building materials, with new Truscon steel, window framing, and Rocklight used specifically to make the framing for the rear facade. Material rationing due to post-war conditions led to material shipments being delayed, and for Eames and Saarinen to reconsider their original idea of a bridge house in favor of two separate structures, Case Study 8 and 9. This was due to a newfound love of the view of the ocean and the eucalyptus grove present on the property, which would be better highlighted with two separate structures. The geographical context of the property led to the house being nestled into the hillside, allowing for a greater connection to the eucalyptus grove and a more open area to view the ocean. Being on a hillside also led to a more compact structured design, as the land area was on the smaller side and had to be used efficiently to create the small meadow present. Being on the edge of a suburb, the house being nestled into the hillside also helped to remove itself from its surroundings and become closer to the nature of the area. The floor plan of the Entenza house is structured in a way that best accommodates social gatherings and places of interaction. This is done by dividing the public and private spaces in two, as the back half of the house is used as a gathering space and the front as a private space. To further define this difference, the private space can be seen using a unified symmetric structure, specifically at the top right, where a rectangular grid system is used to define different private spaces using walls. Unlike the open sprawling gathering space below it, which uses subtle shapes and lines to connect its spaces, such as how the living room is connected to the outside patio using the right trapezoid at the bottom level of the stairs. Elevation changes are used in the Entenza house to connect spaces and to influence movement in the house. This can be seen in how the public space has a noticeably higher ceiling height, diving downwards into the outside patio. By doing this, the public space and private space are steadily divided, with the public space being more appealing to move through and interact with, as it's less compressed with the higher ceiling. The subtractive design of the outside patio also promotes movement and interaction throughout the house, with moving through the living room and outside becoming more natural as the surrounding walls and overhang connect the two. This subtraction of interior space is further complemented by the framing of the rear facade, or lack thereof, with the rear facade being made of only glass and metal window framing, and no actual wall. Thanks to this, the transition between indoor and outdoor becomes indistinguishable, promoting movement throughout the two. Thank you for watching.